Hey guys, Gary Castle here, real estate photographer. I got a lot of questions about my rig for setting up the pole to do elevated twilights, and I get questions on how to set all that stuff up, and I've actually never really seen a good video that shows you how to do that, and like what all the different parts and what they cost and how to put them together, and the best way to make a pole. And I'm not saying I have the best way, but I figured out a pretty decent way, and it's worked for me for the last 2 years, and it's become like an essential part of my workflow, and kind of like separates me from a lot of other real estate photographers that don't take the extra effort to get up and get those exterior shots good, because it's like one of the first things that people see, so it's definitely a money shot. So pull this guy out. All right, so here's my pole. I put this all together myself. No real instructions. I got one thing that kind of showed me some tips on how to make one, but I pretty much pieced this together myself. So essentially what I do is attach the camera up here. This is a Amazon ball head. I think it was like $17. So I'm going to post the links to everything in the comments. So you'll be able to see how much this was. This is a little click snap thing, and it attaches the painter's poles, and then it has the 3/8 thread for the tripod head. This is just a painter's pole. I forget what brand it is, but I think the important thing that I saw in the tips is that, so it's a hexagon pole. So it's a little bit sturdier than just your normal round ones or whatever. I'll do a little close-up shot of the attachment, and I'll post in the comments to everything, but just so you can see how it's all set up together. So there's the little click snap with the tripod head attached to it. This tripod head is cheap, but it's super solid. Now under here, this is to attach my phone, because I can shoot tethered or whatever. So while this is up in the air, I can trigger the camera from here. Make sure this is all in there. Okay, perfect. I got this guy for the twilights, and it's a little Manfrotto pole level. Awesome. I think it was $5. It just kind of helps me get the pole straight before I send it up for a twilight shot to do brackets and all of that. So, and then the bottom part, this is really important. These are ankle weights. I just have 2 of them. I think they equate to about 8 pounds together, but for a counterweight, this is really important because it balances the pole out so well. Because like this, it's going to be super top heavy, especially with the camera on top. So you get these guys, and just mount them on the bottom. On the bottom here, I think these are like pipe reducers or something. I have 2 of them. There's one that is smaller that fits right around the pole, and I have a bigger one, like a coupling that goes around the smaller one so it can hold the weights in place. And then on the very bottom, it's like a little, the bottoms are like a walker for like old people or some kind of, I don't know. You can get this at Home Depot too, though, and it all just fits right together. So that's pretty much it, and that's how the pole's put together. This thing's super sturdy, and I can't tell you how people love it, especially like when they're used to doing photography with somebody that doesn't use it to get elevated shots. It's a total game changer, So if you're not doing that, I definitely recommend it. Now, there's something I do for my twilights, which I will show you real quick. Where is that thing? Here it is. Okay, so that's my bag of goodies there. So this is a magic arm. It's made from Neewer. I'll bring it up closer so you guys can see. So it's a Neewer magic arm. This thing right here, it loosens up everything. Now all this stuff can move. Once you get it in position, you tighten this down. It's like a tension arm. and this part is supposed to be screwed on tighter, but I mean, essentially now it doesn't move at all. So with the counterweight in a sturdy tripod, you attach these clamps, one to the post right here and one to the pole. So you're essentially going just like this. Put this really close. I would have the tripod all the way extended up to give it like a higher center of gravity, but so you just attach it like this. Actually, yeah, whatever. So screw that down on the post. This thing is loose, so you can take it, move it around, whatever, and you know, kind of situate that to where it'll grab the pole, right? There we go. And just screw that down, clamp it down onto the pole. So now the pole can move still, but they're both attached. And then you take the tension arm, tighten that bad boy down, and now they're like one unit. It doesn't go anywhere. The wind could come. I mean, this isn't going to knock over at all like this, but when you extend it up, you know, getting something like that, you know, there's a little bit more wobbliness, but you can kind of sturdy it, stabilize it, and then you can shoot if it's not super windy, or, you know, give you a little bit of elevation for your twilights, or even if you wanted to do daylight elevated shots and go light the front to open up the shadows where the overhang is for the door or something. I've never really done that, but you could. So that's pretty much it. I'll post all the other stuff and whatever on there, but cool. Hope you guys learned something, and hopefully it's something that you can actually use and go, you know, separate yourselves a little bit more. Thanks for watching. Later.